Stop exactly where you are and listen to every syllable I'm about to tell you, because what you're about to discover will permanently rewrite your understanding of who you're truly destined to become. Exactly 72 hours ago, an angel from the higher celestial hierarchies did something it hadn't done in 3 millennia. It descended specifically to confirm information about you. Not about humanity in general, not about some broad spiritual group, about you specifically. And what this celestial being confirmed about your inevitable transformation is going to destroy every doubt you've had about whether you truly have divine purpose. Because here's the truth that's going to paralyze you. There exists a cosmic decree that states exactly what you will become. Not a possibility, not a hope, not potential you might or might not reach. Absolute certainty documented in celestial records that not even the entire universe can alter. And that angel just confirmed your transformation is already in progress. It can no longer be stopped. It can no longer be reversed. It can no longer be interfered with by enemies, adverse circumstances, or even your own doubts. There's a devastating difference between hoping to become something versus knowing with 100% absolute certainty that you're already inevitably becoming it. And that difference has just been confirmed by angelic authority that cannot lie. Subscribe to this channel immediately and activate all notifications, because what I'm about to reveal about the angelic confirmation of your destiny is being systematically blocked, so chosen ones like you don't discover the real magnitude of what they're destined to become. Stay until the end, because I'm going to show you exactly which angel confirmed this, what it said specifically about you, why your transformation is inevitable, and when you'll experience the complete physical manifestation of what you're already becoming. Write 777 in the comments if you felt lately that something inside you is changing without you being able to control it, and you're ready to discover the devastating celestial confirmation. We go back 6 months. Something happened in celestial dimensions that activated an investigation protocol that's only implemented when a specific chosen one reaches a critical transformation point. An angel from the virtues hierarchies, celestial beings responsible for supervising miracles and supernatural transformations on the physical plane, received a direct assignment: investigate whether your spiritual evolution had reached the level where final transformation could be officially confirmed. Because here's what you didn't know. Destined transformations aren't confirmed until the soul consistently demonstrates it chose the correct path without deviating. The universe waits for evidence of real commitment before sealing destiny as inevitable. And for 6 complete months that angel watched you, not casually, not superficially, but with meticulous attention that documented every decision you made, every temptation you resisted, every time you chose integrity when the easy path was corruption. It watched you in moments where no human was looking, when you had the opportunity to lie and get away with it but chose truth, when you could have taken revenge on someone who hurt you but chose forgiveness, when you could have given up after devastating failure but chose to rise one more time. It observed how you treated the waiter who served you poorly, how you responded when a vulnerable person asked for help that made you uncomfortable to give, how you handled the moment where no one would know if you stole credit for someone else's work. Each of those micro decisions that seem insignificant but reveal real character. And what most impressed the angel was this: your consistency. You weren't good only when you felt spiritual inspiration. You weren't righteous only when witnesses could judge you. You maintained high standards even on dark days where no human would have blamed you for compromising. Each of those decisions was recorded in a spiritual dossier, being compiled as evidence that your character had reached the maturity necessary to withstand the destined transformation. Because divine transformations aren't gifts given to those who simply desire to change. They're rewards granted to those who demonstrate they already changed internally before external manifestation occurs. And after 6 months of constantly observing you, that angel reached a conclusion that left it absolutely impressed. This chosen one didn't just reach the minimum standard, they exceeded it. Exactly 72 hours ago, that angel presented a complete report to the Celestial Council of Higher Authorities. A 300-page report documenting every aspect of your character, every behavior pattern, every spiritual evolution observed. And the final conclusion was devastatingly clear. This chosen one has reached the point of no return in their transformation. I recommend official confirmation of destiny as inevitable and activation of accelerated manifestation protocol. Point of no return means you reached a level where regression is no longer possible. where even if you wanted to go back to being who you were before, your vibrational frequency has changed so much you literally cannot fit into the old version of yourself. It's like a butterfly trying to become a caterpillar again. Cellular transformation already changed the fundamental structure of who you are. Regression would be more painful than continuing forward. The report detailed specific evidence confirming your readiness. Evidence 1. Your resistance to temptations that used to destroy you. Situations that would have broken you years ago now barely affect you. Not because you became insensitive, but because you evolved beyond the frequency where those things have power over you. The angel documented a specific moment 3 months ago where you faced exactly the same type of temptation that destroyed you 5 years earlier. Same situation, same pattern, but your response was completely different. Where before you fell immediately, now you didn't even feel real attraction. That confirmed genuine evolution, not just temporary willpower. Evidence 2. Your capacity to maintain internal peace during external chaos. While the world around you collapses, you remain centered, not faking calm, but genuinely operating from a frequency that transcends common human drama. The angel noted that during a major crisis you experienced 2 months ago, a crisis that would have sent the old version of you into a panic spiral, you maintained mental clarity that even you yourself noticed was different. You didn't deny the seriousness of the situation, but you also didn't allow the situation to dictate your internal state. That's a sign of advanced spiritual mastery. Evidence 3. Your transformation in how you treat people. You no longer react from wounded ego. You respond from wisdom that sees beyond superficial offenses. You forgive not because you're weak, but because you understand that carrying resentment only damages you. There was an incident 4 months ago where someone betrayed you publicly. The old version of you would have planned elaborate revenge, but the current version only felt compassion for the level of internal pain a person must have to act that way, and you released it without even needing a long forgiveness process. That deeply impressed the angel. Evidence 4. Your relationship with material abundance. You no longer operate from desperate scarcity mentality. You trust the universe will provide what's necessary, and paradoxically, that trust is attracting more abundance than when you were desperate for it. The angel observed how you rejected a financial opportunity a month and a half ago because something in you knew it would compromise integrity. And 3 weeks later, a better opportunity appeared effortlessly. That confirmed you're operating from real faith, not just reciting affirmations. And evidence 5, the most devastating, your direct connection with higher dimensions. You no longer depend on spiritual intermediaries. You access divine guidance directly. You receive revelations without needing anyone to explain them to you. You operate from internal knowing that transcends intellectual knowledge. You've had moments where you simply know something without being able to explain how you know it, where the correct answer arrives before the question is completely formulated, where intuition is so precise, it surprises even you. That's direct connection operating. Those 5 pieces of evidence confirmed your transformation isn't future hope. It's present reality manifesting progressively. And then something unprecedented happened in your specific timeline. The Higher Celestial Council, composed of archangels and seraphim who supervise the evolution of souls destined for specific missions, reviewed the complete report, and after deliberation that lasted 72 hours in celestial time, they issued an official decree. We confirm this chosen one will inevitably and completely become what they were destined to be since before birth. We authorize accelerated manifestation of final transformation. We activate maximum protection against interference. And we declare that within a specific time frame, physical manifestation will be completed. Official decree. Not a suggestion, not a possibility. A declaration that has the weight of unbreakable cosmic law. This type of decree is only issued when a soul has demonstrated beyond all doubt that it's irreversibly committed to the transformation path. It cannot be issued based on potential, only on proven evidence of real sustained change. And the most devastating part, that decree included a specific timeline. They won't leave you transforming forever. There's a deadline where complete transformation will be physically manifested in ways neither you nor those around you can deny. The decree established 3 manifestation phases. Phase 1, complete internal awakening. Within 6 months, you'll experience clarity about purpose you never had before. It won't be vague revelation. It will be specific knowledge about exactly what you were born for and what you need to do next. Phase 2, External realignment. Within 12 months, your external life will begin reflecting internal transformation. Relationships, opportunities, physical location, everything will begin moving to align with who you're becoming. And resisting those changes will be more painful than embracing them. Phase 3. Complete manifestation. Within 18 months maximum, transformation will be so externally evident that even skeptics will be forced to admit something supernatural is operating in your life. Within 18 months maximum from now, you're going to experience external manifestation of what you're already becoming internally. And when that happens, even people who doubted you will be forced to recognize that higher forces are operating in your life. But confirmation didn't end with the official decree, because that specific angel, the one who observed you for 6 complete months, requested permission to do something extraordinary that's rarely allowed. For those who want to go deeper, there's exclusive material in the description and pinned comment. It requested permission to deliver you a direct message, not through third parties, not symbolically, but in a way your soul could receive with absolute clarity. And exactly 72 hours ago, while you were sleeping, that angel visited you on the astral plane where barriers between dimensions temporarily dissolve. Do you remember that vivid dream you had 3 nights ago? It wasn't a common dream. It was a real encounter with a celestial being who wanted to personally confirm what's happening in your life. The encounter began with the angel revealing its identity. It didn't give a human name because angelic names operate on frequencies the human mind cannot process, but it showed the essence of the authority it carried, responsible for miraculous transformations that defy natural logic. And then it showed you 3 specific visions designed to prepare you for what's coming. Vision 1. It showed you a future version of yourself, operating with spiritual authority you can currently barely imagine. You saw yourself speaking, and people being instantly transformed just by your presence. You saw yourself healing situations that seemed impossible. You saw yourself being a channel for miracles that defy human logic. These weren't grandiosity fantasies. They were real previews of a timeline that's already confirmed, like a movie trailer that will definitely be released. In that vision, you saw specific details, the place where you'll be, the type of people who will surround you, the level of peace you'll feel even while doing things that currently seem impossible to you. And you felt the frequency of that future version, and you recognized it's already beginning to emerge in you now. Vision 2. It showed you specific obstacles that will try to block your transformation in coming months. It showed you people who will try to make you doubt, circumstances that will test your faith, moments where you'll want to give up because manifestation will seem impossible. But it also showed you something crucial. It showed you that none of those obstacles have real power to stop you. They're simply final tests before complete transformation manifests, like final exams before a graduation that's already guaranteed. You specifically saw 3 major temptations you'll face. Temptation 1, an apparently perfect offer that will ask you to compromise integrity in subtle ways. It will seem like the opportunity of a lifetime, and choosing to reject it will require brutal faith that something better will come. But the angelic decree confirmed, if you reject it, a genuinely perfect opportunity will arrive within 90 days. Temptation 2, a relationship that will offer exactly what your ego desires but your soul knows is a trap. It will seem like the answer to loneliness you felt, but accepting it will delay transformation by years. And the decree confirmed, if you reject it, real connection will appear when transformation completes. Temptation 3, a crisis moment where giving up will seem like the only logical option. All evidence will say continuing is madness, but the decree confirmed, if you persist exactly 30 days beyond that breaking point, an impossible breakthrough will happen. And Vision 3, the most disturbing. It showed you what would have happened if you hadn't chosen the transformation path. It showed you an alternative version of yourself that gave in to temptations, chose the easy path, betrayed purpose for temporary comfort. You saw that alternative version living a life that seemed easier superficially, but was empty of real meaning. You saw that other you experiencing material success but complete spiritual bankruptcy. You saw the deep regret you would have felt at life's end for not having had the courage to become who you were destined to be. That alternative version had everything the ego desires: money without effort, relationships without depth, approval without authenticity. But that version's eyes were empty of the light your current version carries even on darkest days. And after showing you those 3 visions, The angel told you something your soul heard perfectly even though your conscious mind doesn't remember the exact words. You chose correctly, and because of that your transformation is confirmed as inevitable. Nothing can stop it now except if you yourself choose to betray the path, and we monitor your frequency. We know you won't. But here's the question burning in your mind. What exactly will you become? The angel was specific, and while exact manifestation will be unique to you, there's a general pattern that applies to all chosen ones who reach this level. You will become a living spiritual authority. Doesn't mean you'll have a religious title or institutional position. Means your very presence will carry a frequency that alters the reality of people near you. When you enter a room, the atmosphere will change, not because you try to impress, but because the frequency you now carry is so elevated, it forces the environment to either elevate to or completely withdraw. People will experience 3 possible reactions in your presence. Reaction 1. Inexplicable magnetic attraction. Souls who are ready to evolve will feel an inexplicable pull toward you. They'll seek your counsel without knowing why they trust you. They'll ask your guidance on important decisions. And when you speak, your words will enter directly into their souls without mental filters. Because you won't speak from human opinion. You'll speak from divine revelation flowing through you. You've already experienced minor versions of this. Strangers who open up to you in ways they don't with anyone else. People who seek your perspective even when others with more credentials are available. That will intensify dramatically. Reaction 2. Extreme discomfort. They can't explain. People operating from falsehood will feel discomfort so intense in your presence they'll invent reasons to avoid you. Not because you're threatening, but because your authenticity exposes lies they're living without you needing to say a word. Your mere existence will function as a mirror reflecting truths they'd prefer to ignore. And as a defensive reaction, some will try to discredit you to protect their ego. But attacks will only reveal the desperation of whoever attacks. And reaction 3. Instant transformation that scares even those who experience it. Some will experience profound change simply being near you. The frequency you carry will activate awakenings that were dormant, waiting for the right catalyst. And you'll be that catalyst without even trying. There will be people who, after a 5-minute conversation with you, will make decisions that change the complete trajectory of their lives. They'll end toxic relationships. They'll leave jobs that were killing them. They'll start pursuing purposes they had abandoned. And when asked why, they'll say, "I don't know. Something about that person showed me it was possible." You will become a channel for daily miracles. Doesn't mean you'll literally raise the dead. Means impossible situations will resolve when you get involved. Problems that seem to have no solution will find answers when you show up. People will experience impossible synchronicities after interacting with you. This is already beginning. You've noticed that when you offer to help, solutions appear that weren't available before. That when you pray for someone, inexplicable changes happen. This will amplify until miracles become your new normal. You will become a bearer of inextinguishable light. No matter what darkness you face, the light you carry cannot be extinguished. People will notice that even on your worst days, you radiate something they don't have on their best days. And finally, you will become a bridge between dimensions. You'll operate simultaneously on the physical plane and spiritual dimensions, with fluidity few humans reach. You'll receive information directly from celestial sources. You'll see patterns others can't see. You'll know things you have no logical way of knowing. But transformation isn't only spiritual. There are specific physical manifestations confirming the process is active. The angel revealed 7 physical signs you'll experience as transformation progresses. Sign 1. Changes in sleep pattern. You'll start sleeping less but waking more rested. Or you'll experience dreams so vivid they seem more real than waking life. This is because you're accessing higher dimensions during sleep more easily than before. Sign 2. Increased sensitivity to energies. Places you used to tolerate will now feel intolerable. People whose company you enjoyed now drain your energy. Foods you used to eat no longer resonate with your body's elevated frequency. This isn't being picky. It's your physical body adapting to elevated spiritual frequency. Sign 3. Constant numerical synchronicities. You'll see 1111, 333, 444 with statistically impossible frequency. This is the universe confirming you're on the right path and transformation is progressing according to plan. Sign 4. Inexplicable changes in physical appearance. People will comment you look different but can't specify how. Some will say you look younger, others that you radiate something new. This is internal frequency beginning to alter external expression. Sign 5. Increased capacity to manifest rapidly. Things you think about start materializing faster. Desires fulfill with speed that surprises you. This is because the gap between thought and manifestation decreases as frequency elevates. Sign 6. Moments of spiritual ecstasy without external reason. You'll experience deep peace or overflowing joy without anything specific causing it. This is your soul celebrating transformation your conscious mind is only beginning to comprehend. And sign 7. Sensation of being lovingly observed. You'll feel an invisible but benevolent presence accompanying you constantly. This isn't paranoia. It's increased awareness of celestial beings, assigned to ensure transformation completes successfully. But the angel was also brutally honest about something most spiritual teachings hide. Transformation has a price you must be willing to pay. Price 1. Temporary loneliness will increase before it decreases. As you transform, you'll vibrate at a frequency so different, many current relationships simply won't be able to sustain themselves. Not because you become arrogant, but because you'll no longer resonate with superficial conversations, manufactured dramas, and dynamics based on codependency. People who were once close will feel strange. Places you once enjoyed will feel empty. And during the transition period, you'll experience loneliness that tests whether you're truly committed to transformation or just playing with spirituality as a hobby. The angel was specific. Between months 9 and 12, you'll experience the most intense loneliness of your life. It will be the final test before your real tribe appears. Many chosen ones regress in transformation at that point because the pain of loneliness seems unbearable. But if you persist, what comes after will make that pain seem insignificant. But that loneliness is temporary, because after transformation completes, you'll attract a real tribe of souls operating at similar frequency. Genuine connections that will make old relationships seem superficial in comparison. Price 2. Responsibility will increase exponentially. With great power comes great responsibility. When you become a spiritual authority, every word you say has weight. Every action you take influences others. You can no longer live carelessly because people are watching and being affected by your example. Some chosen ones regress in transformation when they understand the level of responsibility that comes with it. They prefer the comfort of anonymity over the weight of spiritual leadership. And the universe respects that choice by allowing them to remain at lower levels. But you won't regress. Because the angel confirmed your character has already been tested enough to trust you'll handle responsibility with integrity. Price 3. Compromises will become impossible. You'll no longer be able to compromise truth for social acceptance. You'll no longer be able to pretend to agree with lies just to avoid confrontation. You'll no longer be able to tolerate injustice without speaking up even when silence would be more convenient. Your integrity will become so unbreakable, you'll prefer to lose opportunities rather than betray what you know is right. And paradoxically, that unbreakable integrity will attract genuine opportunities that compromises could never bring. And price 4. You'll have to release control of how transformation manifests. You'll have clear vision of the final destiny, but the path to get there will rarely be logical. You'll need to trust divine guidance, even when every step seems to contradict common sense. This requires death of the ego that insists on controlling everything. But angelic confirmation didn't only reveal inevitable transformation, it also activated a protection protocol, guaranteeing you'll reach your destination without being destroyed on the way. After the official decree was issued, the Celestial Council assigned specific guardians to ensure nothing interferes with your transformation. Not one, not two. An entire squadron of celestial beings whose sole mission is to guarantee your success. Protection Level 1. Automatic blocking of spiritual attacks. Any witchcraft, curse, or energetic attack directed against you will now automatically bounce back to whoever sent it multiplied by 7. You don't need to consciously defend yourself. Protection operates automatically on invisible frequencies. You've already noticed this without fully understanding it. People who tried to destroy you mysteriously experience collapses in their own lives. Situations they orchestrated against you explode in their faces, not because you cursed them, but because angelic protection ensures whoever touches the anointed of higher dimensions signs their own sentence. The angel revealed something specific. There's a person in your life who attempted witchcraft work against you 4 months ago, and within exactly 7 days after the attack, They experienced a devastating financial collapse they still haven't recovered from. That wasn't random karma. That was angelic protection in action. Protection level 2. Diversion of false opportunities. Tempting offers that would divert you from the path simply won't reach you. Or if they do reach you, you'll feel instinctive rejection preventing you from accepting them. The universe will literally block doors that seem attractive, but lead to dead ends. You've had moments where an opportunity seemed perfect on paper, but something in you said no without logical explanation. And later you discovered it was a trap. That was protection operating. Protection level 3. Acceleration of correct synchronicities. While false opportunities are blocked, opportunities aligned with purpose will be accelerated. You'll meet the right people at perfect moments. Necessary information will arrive just when you need it. Resources will appear exactly when they're required. And protection level 4. The most devastating. Direct intervention in critical moments. When you face a situation where transformation success is genuinely threatened, celestial beings will intervene directly, not always in ways you'll immediately recognize, but retrospectively you'll see that impossible coincidences saved your life, career, or mental health in crucial moments. The angel revealed, there are 3 moments in the next 18 months where you'll face crises that will seem to destroy everything. In each one, direct intervention will happen in ways that will seem miraculous. First, within 5 months. Second, within 11 months. Third, within 16 months. After the third, transformation will be completed. But angelic confirmation also revealed something disturbing. Your enemies already know you're transforming. People who were attacking you expecting to break your spirit have noticed their attacks no longer work, and that has them absolutely terrified. Because when they attacked before, they saw effects. They saw you doubt. They saw you suffer. They saw you question your worth, and that gave them a sense of power over you. But lately, they've noticed something impossible. You no longer react like before. Their attacks bounce off without causing damage. Their venomous words don't penetrate. Their conspiracies mysteriously fail. And worse for them, you seem stronger every time they attack. And some have reached the correct conclusion. Higher forces protect you now. And that means attacking you is like declaring war against celestial dimensions. Here's what's devastating. Several of your secret enemies have had their own encounters with angelic presences. Not loving encounters, severe warning encounters. They were visited in dreams by beings who showed them the exact consequences of continuing to attack you. They saw futures where insistence on destroying you results in complete self-destruction. They saw loss of everything they value. They saw devastating social isolation. They saw mental health collapse, and they saw all of that was a direct result of having chosen to attack a chosen one under maximum celestial protection. And now they face a dilemma. Continue attacking you and experience inevitable collapse, or withdraw admitting defeat. Some will choose to withdraw. You'll notice people who used to constantly attack you mysteriously go silent, not because they forgave, but because they're afraid of the consequences celestial protection guarantees. But others will be so proud they'll continue attacking even knowing they'll lose. And when that happens, you'll witness collapses so dramatic, even you will feel compassion for enemies receiving exactly what they sowed. The angel was specific. There are 3 main enemies in your life. One already received the first warning and will withdraw within 2 months. The second will receive warning within 4 months and will also withdraw. The third is so proud they'll ignore all warnings, and their public collapse within 13 months will be so devastating it will serve as an example for everyone considering attacking protected chosen ones. And now the most specific information the angel revealed. Exact timeline of your complete transformation. The celestial decree establishes that within 18 months maximum from now, physical manifestation of your transformation will be completed in unequivocal ways. Doesn't mean in 18 months life will be perfect. Means in 18 months who you really are will be so obviously manifested neither you nor anyone can deny higher forces are operating in your life. Within 3 months, you'll experience sudden clarity about a specific step you need to take. It will be so obvious you'll wonder how you didn't see it before. And taking that step will activate a chain of impossible synchronicities. Within 6 months, you'll experience the first major manifestation. Something you've been seeking for years will finally materialize. An opportunity that seemed impossible. A connection you were desperately looking for. A breakthrough you'd abandoned hope of seeing. It will arrive. And when it does, you'll know with certainty it wasn't coincidence. Within 9 months, you'll face the loneliness test we mentioned. It will be the darkest moment before dawn. But if you persist, transformation will accelerate dramatically afterward. Within 12 months, your social circle will have changed dramatically. People who were in your life a year ago will no longer be there, and new people you don't even know yet will have become closest allies. This change won't be forced by you. It will happen naturally as frequency continues elevating. Within 15 months, you'll experience manifestation of financial abundance confirming divine provision is real. Not necessarily millions, but exactly what you need for the next phase of mission. And within 18 months, complete transformation will be so evident people from your past who knew you before won't recognize who you became. Not physically, but energetically. Your presence will be so different even old photographs will seem to show a completely different person. But here's what's crucial. Timeline operates under condition. You must continue choosing correctly. Every decision you make accelerates or decelerates manifestation. It cannot be canceled, but it can be delayed if you return to old patterns. The angel was clear. Transformation is inevitable, but speed of manifestation depends on consistency of choice. Chosen one, now you know the devastating confirmation the angel issued about your destiny. It's not vague hope about who you could become if you're lucky. It's 100% absolute certainty, confirmed by celestial authority, that cannot lie about what you will inevitably become. While you were living ordinary life questioning whether you truly have purpose, an angelic council was documenting evidence of your transformation for 6 complete months, was confirming you reached the point of no return, was officially declaring that within a specific time frame, 18 months maximum, complete manifestation will be undeniable physical reality. And that angel who meticulously observed you risked celestial protocol to visit you directly and show you visions of who you're becoming. To give you absolute certainty the path you chose is correct. To confirm higher forces are backing every step you take toward destiny designed before you were born. And more than that, it activated maximum protection guaranteeing you'll reach your destination. Assigned a squadron of celestial guardians whose sole mission is to ensure your success. Blocked attacks from enemies. Diverted false opportunities. Accelerated correct synchronicities. And guaranteed that in critical moments direct intervention will happen. All because your character demonstrated you're trustworthy to carry the transformation that's coming. Because evidence proved you won't waste the gifts that will be manifested. Because consistency showed you won't betray purpose when pressure increases. If this revelation touched something deep in your soul, if you felt chills while listening, if tears came without logical reason, it's because your highest frequency recognizes absolute truth being revealed. Recognizes angelic confirmation is real. That transformation is inevitable, that within 18 months maximum you'll be the manifested version of who you're already becoming. For those who made it this far and want to deepen this knowledge about how to accelerate manifestation of confirmed transformation, there's specific material that costs less than a pizza and comes with complete audiobook and 5-minute meditation guide as special bonus. If you feel you deserve to accelerate manifestation timeline, access is available in description link and pinned comment. If you recognize the angel confirmed your inevitable transformation, write 777 in comments to amplify manifestation frequency and accelerate synchronicities bringing promised destiny. Subscribe to this channel and activate all notifications to receive more revelations about how celestially confirmed transformations manifest on the physical plane. Share this video with someone you feel is also experiencing inevitable transformation, because chosen ones need confirmation that changes they feel are real and backed by higher dimensions. And before you leave, click the video appearing on screen right now to discover the specific signs your transformation has already begun and how to recognize manifestations, confirming the angelic decree. Together we are stronger.